Hello everyone, and welcome to another Willadine's Kitchen recipe video. Today I want to thank everyone for viewing. We appreciate you coming by and watching our videos, and we're going to jump right into this one today. We're going to make some falafel. So what I have in front of us here is these are chickpeas that have been soaking in water for 24 hours. So they have been rehydrated, so the peas are, you can see how much larger they are than the peas that we have in this bag here. These are the dry peas before I rehydrated them. This is just a bag that I have open, that I didn't open yet. So we have the dry peas that have been rehydrated for 24 hours, soaking in some water. So now, I've been making falafel now for about 2 weeks now. I've been doing it longer than that, but for the last 2 or 3 weeks, I've been concentrating on getting a nice process and technique down to make falafel at home. Before, I only had falafel when I went out to eat somewhere at either a Greek restaurant or an Indian restaurant, but I've been working on a home recipe that anyone can do at home. So I'm gonna show you what we have here. Other than the chickpeas, we have some green onions. I have green onions in here and 2 cloves of garlic in this bowl here. I have some chopped celery and chopped cilantro in this bowl here. Now, some people use either or. They either use all parsley or they use all cilantro. But I like to use a combination of both. I have a tablespoon and a half of flour here with a half a teaspoon of baking powder in here. We have some dry spices. We have some salt in here. We have some ground cumin and coriander. We have a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and we have a half a teaspoon of granulated garlic. So it's a half a teaspoon of the garlic, the salt, and the coriander cumin mix, and a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And we have some lime. We're gonna squeeze some lime juice into our mix as well. Now, at the store, the international store, I found some falafel sauce. I'm gonna put a little bit of this in here. You can actually put some chili paste or some chili flakes, red chili flakes in yours. I tried this, I tasted it. This is very hot, so I'm only gonna put a little bit into it. And we all know that Indian food can be very spicy, so before you add something like this to your dish, give it a taste just to make sure you don't make it so hot that you won't enjoy it. And then we have some tahini, which we'll make some tahini sauce to sprinkle over our falafel as well. So I'm gonna get started on getting this whole process together, show you how we make it, and then we're gonna get prepared to cook it in the hot oil. So we're gonna get started. Stay tuned. Okay, so the first step is easy. We're gonna add our ingredients to the food processor, and then we're gonna process it till it's kind of a small, very small, looks like almost like sand texture, and then we can let it sit and make our balls. So the first thing we're gonna do is add some peas here. Now, when you have chickpeas, don't use the cooked ones. The cooked canned peas will not work here. Believe me, I tried it and it does not work. So you have to get the dry chickpeas and soak them overnight. I'm gonna add some of the onion and the garlic here. I'm gonna add the parsley and cilantro right in there just like that. I'm gonna add our dry spices. A little more peas. Adding the flour. And put just a few more peas on top. And then we're going to process this. Okay, so now that we have processed everything, I'm just gonna stir this up some. And I hope you can see the texture of the beans now. They're small, finely processed, but it's not like a paste. It has more of a sandy texture to it. And what we're gonna do is we're going to let this sit in the refrigerator for an hour or two or longer. Depends on how much time you have, but you can put this in the refrigerator for an hour or two or even overnight before we make balls out of it, and then we're going to deep fry it. Now remember, the beans have not been cooked, but they will be cooked during the frying process. So I'm going to get this in the refrigerator and start working on the salad that we're going to serve with this as well. Okay, so our falafel mix has been in the refrigerator for a couple of hours. Oh, and you can smell it. This has such a nice aroma to it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this scoop here and we're gonna scoop it out and we're gonna put it in hot grease and we're gonna fry us up some falafel balls. Okay, so now my oil is hot in the pot. So we're gonna take a scoop of falafel and drop it right in there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my timer for 3 minutes. I think 3 minutes to get these nice and golden brown. Okay, that's our 3-minute timer. This is what our falafel balls look like after 3 minutes. Nice and golden brown. Now my oil is about 300 degrees. We don't want to make the oil too hot. I notice in my practice cooks with the falafel, if it's like 350, they will get a really dark brown color on them. It looks like they're almost burned. So this is nice and golden brown. This is what we're looking for. So we're going to start on our second batch now. Okay, so our second batch has gone 3 minutes. Going to take a look at them here, and they're beautiful and golden brown. So we're gonna get ready to plate our dish now, and I'll show you what it looks like on the plate. Okay everybody, we have our falafel plated up. What I did is I plated 2 dishes. I have falafel on toast here. Underneath this falafel is, or on top of the toast, there's some tomatoes, onions, some leafy green vegetables, and some sliced carrots, feta cheese. And I made a tahini sesame seed yogurt dressing to go with this as well. So we have some of that dressing on there also. I hope you can see that. And then over here, we have a falafel salad where we have some sliced tomatoes, radishes, carrots, leafy green vegetables underneath there. And we have the feta cheese as well. And I put a dollop of that tahini dressing that I made. So this is to show you the versatility of the falafel. You can do lots of different things with it. Both of these plates are healthy. They're all vegetarian. There's no meat here. So this should be a good healthy choice for you. And falafel is also delicious. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a taste of one of these here, just so we can see what they taste like. And when we break in, we got that nice green color there inside the falafel. We're gonna get a little bit of this dressing here to go on there, and I love the crunchiness of it. It has a nice crunchy texture. Oh, so much flavor. I can feel the heat from the falafel sauce that I added here. All I can say, folks, is this is a very good dish. I hope you can choose to follow this recipe at home. Our falafels came out beautiful. They're nice golden brown. So we have the beautiful salad to go with it. So I want to thank everybody for viewing. I hope you have a good day, and thank you. We'll see you next time.